I wanted to talk today about Hillary's hiding because she tweets. She comes out like Groundhog Day when her shadow is in there. She comes out and she tweets something. She tweets approval of the President's State of the Union, approval of his immigration reform. But we can't find her on the Iran deal, and we're not going to find her on climate change being a greater threat than terrorism, writes Priebus.
Yeah, I think her last tweet was about, the measles, which was great, but she hasn't really made a public appearance all year in the United States. I think she did something in Canada. To give people an idea of what we're when we're talking about Hillary hiding, it's been over 202 days since her last press conference. She hasn't done an interview like this, any interview like this. She doesn't have to call Hugh Hewitt, but any radio station, any publication for over 180 days. This is a person preparing to run for president.
Yesterday I talked to John Bolton and Marco Rubio, and the last week I talked to Mike Huckabee and Rick Perry. They all show up and they take questions. They have no idea what I'm going to ask them. I asked Scott Walker, your pal, I admire him a great deal. What's it like to run without a college degree? I ask all the obvious questions. She doesn't get asked anything by anyone.
Well, that's right. I mean, every time I come on your show, we make news somehow or another, but you know what? You don't even need to go. Even what I'm suggesting is she hasn't done an interview with the New York Times. I mean, she can go to her friendly format, but she wants. Here's the thing: she wants to get out of the way. She wants to be the inevitable candidate. She wants to be the one that is guaranteed to get the Democrat nomination. And quite frankly, I don't think it's all that bad for us. I actually think Hillary isn't that great at politics. And the truth is, she's not as well liked. I mean, I have to, put it in context. If you go back to 2008 or 2012, she isn't as well liked as the president was at that time. And so, look, we're going to have a lot of the youth, a lot of the energy, a lot of the new faces of America on the Republican side of the aisle. And I think that as long as we can contain the process with some reasonable effort, I think that we are going to be in great shape to retake the White House in 2016.
Reince Priebus, two-part question. Does Hillary Clinton have a glass jaw, and does she know that she has a glass jaw, and that's why she's hiding?
Well, she's certainly proven in the past that she somehow can't manage to connect the dots in the world of presidential politics. And it is really difficult. It is not easy. I think that when she's come out into the political world, her approval ratings have gone down. She's been mistake prone. And the more she's out there, the worse off she is. And I think she actually knows it. At least her team knows it, and that's why they're keeping her out of the public eye.
Well, I go back to the famous or infamous interview that Roger Mudd had with Teddy Kennedy. Is she afraid of a Mudd moment?
Well, I think that she's afraid, or at least her team is afraid of putting her out there too soon. As long as she's ahead by 40 points over any potential Democrat challenger, their view is, why get out there? Why even take a risk? We've got nothing to gain, only to lose. And so let's just keep what we're doing up, and we'll just stay out of everything until we need to be. It's not a bad idea if you want to make sure that you wrap up the Democrat nomination. The problem is for her is in the general election, the general public has the opinion that the more they see of Hillary, the less they like her. And there's no way she's going to avoid that.